And we should be live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel here. It is Random Gamer 800. Welcome to another balloon stream here on the channel. Today we're only going to be doing a short stream here on the channel. Probably like an hour or so. Haven't really decided what I'm gonna do here. Hello to the people that came in. How you doing? But yeah, today will be a shorter stream than usual. Mainly because I have things to do. Right after this, and I don't want to be late for them. You wanna play social? We'll see how. I don't know if I wanna do multiplayer. Maybe if like more people come in, like I might do, because I want to just do 1 or 2 games together when most people are here. So we'll wait a while to see if people want to do multiplayer together, and then we'll get a game going if I have the time. All right, so I hope that clarifies that. But how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well here. Like I said, today's stream, there's just let's have a little chatting session here. You know what I'm saying? For those that are on like the vertical version of the live stream, if you want to go and watch it in the regular version, I believe you can go to the link that I attached there. You can go to the link that is there. I heard people tell me that on shorts the link does not work. So if that case, if the link does not work, you can go over to like my channel. There should be 2 versions of the same live stream. Click the non-mobile friendly version, and you will get to view the stream in its regular resolution. Words. Link for what? Link if you want to view the live stream in a regular like resolution. Don't know long by now. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I was just because usually when I do multiplayer, I do it with like many people here so that we can just do them together, if that makes sense. Okay, we get the Apache fart ship here. Because we wait for the Apache Prime here. I should put up more farms in it. This is regular, it's okay. No, this is the one you're viewing, it's like the shorts version. If you want to view like in the regular, the regular 720p version of the live stream, I guess if you're viewing in vertical, it's still 720p. It's just instead of it's 9:16, not 16:9. I don't know, words. I don't know. I know the resolution is inverted, but I always prefer 16:9, 9:16. Always prefer to call the resolution that. I don't know why. Maybe I'm old school. Alright, maybe I'm old school. But today actually, like say, you know what? I want to have a conversation because you know why, right? I believe I have a chat question that I can go on and talk about. Yeah, that's the whole point of the like regular version. There's a also chat question if you go to the regular version, and it's a topic like I said I can continue talking about for hours, and who knows, maybe all these stream I'll just be talking about that. But if you enjoy Bloons content, before we get into discussion mode, if you enjoy Bloons content and you've already not liked and subscribed the live streams, what are you doing? Click the like button because it helps me grow the channel. Not only does it help me grow the channel, but it also gets the stream more discoverability. More people can see the stream, more people can watch the stream, discover the stream, and not only that, but yeah, but you let me know you're liking the content, of course. Yeah, we have a very interesting poll question today. There's a lot of games that can fit into the category of, I guess, franchises that have once were like really big, or were like up there, but now it's just flat, just fall flat or whatever. I mean, because the gaming industry is very old in it, so there's a lot of games you can really choose for that category. Hi guys, welcome, Star Bouncers. How you doing? Also Also, if anyone sees anything weird, please do let me know, because this past week I was kind of forced to update my OBS. Don't ask why. I don't know why, because like halfway through the week I tried to do something with it and it wasn't working, so I have to like update everything, reinstall everything. So I hope everything's working fine. I think like everything should be working fine, bar maybe one or two things, but I checked almost everything and I think everything should be working fine. I hope so, at least. I don't know about people that use OBS. Let me know if you guys use like OBS, right? If you guys use OBS, like let me know if you guys update OBS a lot, if you update OBS a lot or not. Because with me, right, I think, and some people do this as well, but I personally what I do is I don't update OBS at all unless for two reasons. One, there's a major update, then I will think about updating it, but even though then I might pull back. The second reason why I might update is if there's like what was I gonna say? See, I lost my train of thought. One is if there's a major update. Two, I will only update it if there's something like major that's not working in what I'm doing, then yes, I'll update it. I feel like I'm always the guy with the mindset. If it's not broke, you don't fix it. All right, you don't fix it. If you're using OBS and it's fine, you just stick with the version you're using. Don't do this upgrading of the OBS. Yes, working. Yes, it's OBS. Yeah. No, I know you can have subtitle. I mentioned this in the last stream, but I don't use it mainly because the voice to text is not very good on most of the subtitles. And like the better ones, I don't know. I've never really tried all of them. I think now there are newer ones out there. But I think like the newer ones, they are very kind of like CPU heavy or something. Because I looked at the newer ones and like the person who does it, he's a like, I don't mind his what do you call it, his plugins, but it's very kind of like CPU heavy, I believe. I mean he does make it a way to not be CPU heavy, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of putting subtitles on the stream. I'm just not a fan. I mean, I understand why people want it to be there, but I think like most of the time, because the text to speech is not very good, so like what's the point? And in case anyone's saying, how do you know? Yes, I've tried it before. That's how I know. I used to do text to I used to do subtitles, but then I got feedback that it wasn't really, it can be a little bit distracting for some people. Then I was like, okay, I understand. So this is what usually okay, wait, sorry, stop. I'm sorry, I was talking along there and I forgot to answer. Yes, I'm good today, but very busy, so I probably, it's a short stream today. Yes, okay, so you do update your OBS. Interesting. I don't update it unless I really need to. Face camera, okay, so with face camera, I don't usually use it on like these streams. I use face camera more on like Twitch. So yeah, because usually on like usually from thank you so much for stopping by the way. I don't know what your name is, but thank you so much for hanging out. Okay, but yeah, with face camera, I use it for my Twitch streams. I don't use it much for balloons, but I use it more for Twitch. Yeah, mainly because when I'm streaming with Twitch, the lights around me are always kind of on, so I don't need to on additional lights. And people wondering why I don't like to on additional lights, because it's really hot. It's really hot. All right. If I that's the reason why. Okay, so I as much as I can, I try to avoid turning on the lights because it's really hot if you turn on the lights. Right. I'm living in a really hot country, if you can't tell. If that did not make it obvious for you. Sometimes even opening like the windows, you can obviously get some sunlight or something, but like it's really hot. So as I mentioned, so yeah, the temperature indoors is cooler than the temperature outdoors. Sometimes, right? Not all the time, sometimes. What do you want to do here, actually? What do you want to do here? Do we want to put down another... Let's put down... Let's put down the sniper monkey or the sniper monkey. Okay, but yeah, and I haven't even talked about the poll question as well. So the poll question today is related to video game franchises that... Let's actually go with this one. Video game franchises that were once a big name kind of franchise and then they just fallen off. I give 3 examples here, but there are literally so many examples you can like grab from past, I guess somewhat present, I guess. Those are just 3 examples that I grabbed because I can kind of like I saw them in a Reddit post basically. That is where this question came from, alright? And I don't know, I was just wondering because I was very curious. I was actually more curious about like movies because I don't know, I just know of like movies that have like really movie franchises that have really kind of just fallen from grace. They were not really what they once were. So I was looking for like movie franchises, and that was supposed to be like the question: movie franchises or like TV shows that you know are not as good as they once were. But then when I googled it, it came up with video games. Like, you know what? Actually, this might be a better topic. Yeah, so if you vote others, please do let us know. I mean, I'm interested to see what you guys say because there's a lot of gaming franchise that fall because for really not many people have said that. I will say not many people have said that. When I was looking at the post, Call of Duty was, I don't even think it was mentioned, you know. That is very interesting because I don't play Call of Duty, so I don't know. I've seen the post mention Battlefield, which is interesting. Again, I don't really play much FPS, so I don't really know much. But honestly speaking, as a horror game enthusiast or as a horror enthusiast, there are so many examples in the horror genre you can look at and be like, all from grace. There is so many. I could go on and on and on. I mean, I think like one of the more common ones as one of the options listed there is Silent Hill. Like, if you know the story, it's so much of a letdown that some of these games are actually very sad. It's actually very sad. I think like Call of Duties are like still okay. I mean, I don't know because I know people that still play them, so there's like still like this audience that plays them. I mean, I don't know why they play them. Don't ask me. I have no idea. Oh my god, we got yellow box here. And also, why is this thing still going on? It's 15 July. It's 15 July, but USA. Apparently, this game doesn't know when 4th of July is, apparently. But anyways, I can't really comment much about Call of Duty because I don't play much. So, I don't know. I mean, to me, the biggest letdown... Halo is definitely up there. But I don't know with Halo. Halo is hard to comment because you know why, right? And this Reddit post that I looked at... Oh, please tell me that played. No, it didn't play. Oh no, it didn't play. Is that one of the commands that's not working? Hang on, action history. I don't know. Did that work or not? I can't tell. Oh no, that didn't work, by the way. Let me check now, because there's a new command. I only did that recently. Maybe there's something that I... Hang on, where the hell is the thing? Did I not? Hang on, wait. I'm trying to see that command, because I definitely know I did it. I don't see it here though. Wait, what? Hang on, where did the command go? Okay, apparently I'm blind, or either I why do I remember making that command but I can't find it right now? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's a little bit of it. That's embarrassing. Let me check. I'm sure I put it somewhere. 1 second, guys. 1 second. You might see something. You might see nothing here. Okay, I don't know where it is. What? Okay, I need to maybe take a look at that again. I don't know where that went. Did I put that in there? Hang on. If I put that in the, I'm pretty sure I put that in the comments. If not, how do you guys know about that? You guys just stalking me whenever I do tough stuff. I don't know how you would stop me from that. Oh yeah, okay, I did put it. I don't know where I put the command. I'm trying to look for it. Trying to look for it in this thing here, but I don't see it. Huh. I'm trying to see. One sec, one sec. I'm just looking at this carefully. Okay, apparently I didn't do the command. I thought I did it. I genuinely thought I did it. But maybe I didn't. So let me delete that first. Actually let me delete that just to avoid it. There we go. I'm pretty sure I did it though. Just new command. No, yeah, but it didn't play. I thought I genuinely thought I did that command. I made that command, but I don't know. It's not here at all. Which is weird. I for some reason I remember doing it. Did I put it on like Twitch only? Is that what it is? No, it's okay. That's bizarre. I remember doing it at okay. I'll look at it after the stream. I'll look at it after the stream. Okay. Anyways, back to the question. This is a really interesting question. Halo is going to. I don't know much about Halo. I don't even know what the last Halo game is. Halo, like, after Halo 3, I have no idea what happened to Halo. But with Halo, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's weird to kind of say it's a fall from grace. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe it's just me, but I feel like Halo kind of like, oh, okay, well, this is, I guess, a fall from grace. It reached the peak of what it can do at that point of time, right? It was very hard for it to get better, you know? Like Halo 3 was like so big already, like it was very hard to top that at that point of time, in my opinion, right? So and by the way, I'm just gonna this is one of the questions that I can speak like the longest for. Yes, the wrong button's not working. I see that. I see all those things in the chat. I'll address them in a bit. But with Halo, it's one of those things where it's like yes, Sauda. With Halo, it's one of those things where it's like I the only way for it to go when it's at the peak is to come down in it. So it's a fall from grace, yes, but it was gonna happen sooner rather than later, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that command play. I didn't hear it. I saw something up here, but I hope I didn't hear it. But yeah, like my point is as I was making, right? Yeah, with Halo, like the point is, it was always gonna come down. There's no way of it like getting better. That makes sense. It was already so good. I guess the only way they could get better if they did like a God of War kind of thing. And what I mean by that is they look at the game because again I need to kind of preface this, kind of tell what am I talking about here, because there are people that might not know. So
damn, girl, what you?
oh my god, he slapped the border. Sort of. Close enough. With as I was gonna say, with like okay, I just saw something real weird there, but anyways, the point is with like Halo, if they don't do something like God of War, then they would have been in the mud anyways after like Halo 3, I think. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, so God of War, what they did initially, it was like when it was the PS2 era, it was a genre of game. I don't know how you describe it. I'm very bad at describing genres, right? It was like a third person, like it was a very kind of like a I don't sting, how dare you. But yeah, it was kind of like its own thing. You know, and then when they moved to the PlayStation 4, they kind of changed the whole franchise. The character development was very, very different. The gameplay was very, very different. And that's how I think Halo could have kind of survived, but even though then it's very hypothetical. Um Maybe they change up to like I don't know a I don't know, but it's very hypothetical. With it, like I said, with Halo, I think it's a fall, but it was a fall that was going to happen anyway. So I can't say it was the biggest fall from grace, you know. Anyways, let's look at COD things. But Black Ops 3 was the last good COD. Everything. I don't know anything about Black Ops, so I hadn't called it. So I don't know. I'm gonna take your word for it. I don't know. All I know is people still play it. That's all I know. I know people that sometimes still play, but I don't know if they play it when they just when the game comes out or like a few months after the game comes out. I have no idea. I have no idea. No clue. Zero. Absolutely nothing. Don't know anything about it. Absolutely clueless. What do we want to do here actually? Oh crap, wait, hang on, I just realized something. Right, we need to make way for the we need to do a madness here. We need to do a madness. Nope. Okay, hang on. I'll get back on topic. I'll get back on topic because I think this is a very fascinating topic and a topic I like to talk about, and I want to talk about. I'll probably do it in the next stream as well because I can. But yeah, I think like Halo, like I said, in the thread I was looking at, Halo was the most popular option. Literally, I think like 1/3 or 1/4 of the people were saying Halo, so that is very interesting. Call of Duty, like I mentioned, no one was saying Call of Duty. Maybe like one or two, maybe, but it wasn't many. It wasn't something that I took note. Like, well, okay, Call of Duty, okay, okay, interesting. But yeah.
Today I feel Arab. Today I feel African. Today I feel gay. Today I feel disabled. Today I feel a migrant worker.
Real question is, how are you feeling today? But yeah, for me, I don't know. For me, maybe I don't know. I might like push to something more horror themed, mainly because I like horror. So, like I said, Silent Hill is one. Dead Rising is another one I can think of. And oh, what the hell happened there? Good. What do you mean? Good? Oh, okay. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. What are you telling me good for? Okay, I get it now. But yeah, I think like Silent Hill is one. Dead Rising is another one. And I could go on about like why I think these games had a big following race, and all of them have very interesting stories actually. Not really kind of like the same from like one another. I mean, there are similar kind of cases here and there. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. It wasn't cooperating. But yeah, like yeah, those are the two main ones I can think about horror. Some people say Resident Evil also had a period where it fell from grace. I guess now it recovered a little bit. Question mark. Because you know, it sort of reinvented itself in a way. So those are some horror games. Racing games. Now, racing games. When I was younger, racing games were abundant back in the day. There were a lot of racing games back in the day. I'm telling you, there are so many fall from graces when it comes to racing games. It's not even funny. Some people say Need for Speed. I say Burnout. There's like the Dirt series or like the Colin McRae series. Those are three that I can already think of. There's probably more out there that I don't really know. Project Gotham Racing. It's a game series that not many people talk about. Highly underrated. I mean, mainly because you only got an Xbox, I guess. So yeah. I feel like there's maybe one or two more that it's not really at the top of my head. You know, like racing games. I'm telling you, I don't know why. Maybe because I played like racing games back in the day. Racing games. There's a lot of fall from graces when it comes to racing games. Back in the day, I'm telling you, there's so many that it is actually a little bit mental, if you ask me. Other than racing games, let me think of like other games that I can think of. I mean, sports games. I don't really want to use sports games because they're like a real yearly release. But FIFA Street is not a yearly release. That is something that fell from grace. There's a lot of examples. Literally, you can go to any genre and there's an example there. You know what I'm saying? This is a topic I can talk a long time about. If I go into these stories as well, it'll be very interesting. I don't know. Maybe I might go into some of these stories the next stream, or maybe this stream. Who knows? I don't even really know what the biggest fall from grace is. I like to hear those like those not common games, you know, games that I don't really think about, games that I may not even like play or really know much about, that has a fall from grace, which might be interesting to hear about. Because there's a lot of these stories. There's a lot of gaming franchises out there, more than even I know. Yeah, I guess even like you could even say games like I guess this is pushing it a little bit, but games like Street Fighter is somewhat, but not really. If you push it a little bit, maybe you can argue for it. I don't play Street Fighter, so I don't know. Might have just pissed off a bunch of people, but I don't know. I really don't know. This is the beauty of this 3 minute, and the beauty of talking about the topic, which is games which have fallen from grace. I'm like, that's how I was hoping a lot of people kind of just share what, if they vote others, they will kind of share what they were kind of referring to, what game they're referring to, because I'm really very curious. Like I said, I'm more of a horror person, so I would generally gravitate to, if someone asked me this, I would gravitate something more towards horror, or the one the one that's coming to my mind the most, kind of like obviously that no one is talking about, is Burnout, but maybe that's just me and my nostalgia for the game. I guess if it was a racing game, people will be talking about Need for Speed. I just wasn't a big Need for Speed kid. I'm sorry. People get triggered whenever I say people get triggered whenever I say I'm not really a big fan of Need for Speed. I don't really know why. I wasn't really a big fan of Need for Speed. I don't know why. I just didn't really like it. Mainly, I think the reason why, I think back in the day there were so many options for a racing game, and I just didn't want to be boring. Everyone said Need for Speed was like one of their favorite racing game. I just didn't want to be boring. All right. If there's one thing I'm not, and I can tell, I'm not boring. I can tell that. All right. I'll try out games that are like not really kind of, well, I wouldn't say not really heard of, but not really the popular choice sometimes, just to see what they are. Sometimes they're crap. Sometimes they may be a hidden gem. All right. You never know. Yeah, but the Forza, I don't know. I don't know much about Forza as well, to be honest. And I don't really have I don't know. I'm not really into modern racing games. If I gotta be honest, I'm not really into modern races. It's like with sports games, not just with racing games. With sports games recently, there's a lot of focus on like realism. You know, everything's gotta be realistic. You know, it's gotta be this, gotta be that. I miss the days, right, when everything was more arcade based. I don't know whether it's just me. It's just maybe my nostalgia. But everything nowadays is like realistic this, realistic that. The F1 game, realistic. Forza game, realistic. The crew game, whatever, realistic. Oh, you know one game I'm waiting for? The Test Drive Unlimited game, or whatever it's called. I used to play that game back in the day, about Test Drive, but I don't have PS5, so I can't play the new one. So, yeah. Okay, but that's one game that I'm waiting for, the Test Drive game. But I'm hoping for like one of these days, right? Someone makes an arcade racing game. Please, it has to happen. We need it. And I don't want microtransactions in it. I'm sick of it, alright? Just give me a good arcade type racer. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some out there. It's just not very well known. A big company needs to do a arcade based racing game in 2024 or 2025. Oshiro, how you doing? If you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's on the mainstream, so you can go to the link, you can click on it or go to my channel. It's in the regular live stream. But hey, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, like, you know, I think in 2024 I want to see a game where they focus more on arcade stuff. Like, make a game like Daytona USA. I will like it. I will play it. I will be there. I will be, if it has enough content, I will be there. You know what I'm saying? I think like with the thing, right, the thing about people don't know about racing games back in the day, there was so many like different racing games. Each one had, even whether it sucked or not, each one had its own gimmick and its own kind of like thing that made it fun. I remember like back in the day, I don't know if this was like PlayStation or maybe slightly older. When I say slightly older, I mean slightly newer. Anyways, there was this NASCAR game that I really liked because it literally, like, you can just ram into a car and the car will go flying. It was like the most amazing thing ever. I believe this was on PlayStation, but I could be wrong. And I liked it. I liked it because it, you know, I like to see the damage on the car, because I mean, it's not realistic, but like, you know, it's fun to look at. It's arcadey. I don't care about realism, right? Yeah, and then obviously as time grew on, I sort of like I sort of understood why the game needs to be more realistic, but I didn't really care, if I was being honest. After a while, I got sick and tired of it, and I was like, just give me an arcade-based game. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of this realistic crap. Just give me something that is arcade-based, and it never came. Well. Yeah, my point. I don't know harp on this for too long. I don't want to talk about this for too long, but the main point is, I think like nowadays racing game, everything is just the same in it. It's just realistic, licensed cars, doing this and doing that, open world this, open world that. I mean, Forza is like open world, I believe. And then Gran Turismo, realistic this, realistic that. Give me something that has some personality. Like, I know this sounds stupid, but give me something different. No microtransactions. I will, if there's enough content, I'm telling you, it will be a hit. People will understand it. People will buy it. I can't believe I'm saying this. I saw the other day, right? Like, the F1 game. They were doing F1 Manager. That might be the most innovative thing they're doing with the racing game genre. I can't even believe I'm saying that. In 2024, you would think there would be something more realistic with that. Something more interesting, not realistic. Something more interesting in the racing game genre, but no. Bring back Burnout. All I can say, bring back Burnout. God damn it. That will feed me and feed other people. I'm telling you, just bring back the good old racing games. And I know people are going to say, oh, you're just hanging on to nostalgia, you don't understand, and all that, blah, blah, blah. No, I do understand, alright? Enough. I had enough of this. I had enough. I know what I want, I know what people want, and that's what the people need. We have a severe lack of racing games that are good. Okay, mini rant over. I mean, it wasn't really a rant. Just pouring my heart out, right? Pouring my heart out. I was just I'm just releasing some feelings. Right? Today I feel arcade, that's all I know. Yeah, let me do that. I'm not even been upgrading stuff, by the way. Like, I just even realized I'm not even been upgrading stuff. That's how you know I'm like solely focused talking about topic if I don't even like upgrade stuff. And I thought racing games was bad. Like, even like horror games I mentioned is even worse in it. Horror games, Silent Hill. They don't know what they do with the franchise, and then they brought it back, and everyone was like, "Wow!" And then like they screwed up. Konami screwed up, and then they made a free Silent Hill game, which was like I heard one of the most awful things ever. And then I didn't play. I mean, I didn't play it because I didn't really care. I was being honest, and I couldn't access it anyway. So your channel subscribers 70. Good on you, stop on sir. Hope we get to 100 subscribers very soon. Everything's lagging on my screen, so it's like the stream's like frozen, but my voice is still going on. That is why. Don't worry, we're fine. The game just gives me time to talk. The game knows it gives me time to talk. Yeah, Silent Hill is very interesting because Silent Hill 2 and 3, when it came out back in the day for like PS2 whatever, peak horror content, right? Peak horror content. I mean, will it have been a hit if it came out today? I don't think so, if I was being honest, but you know, that was back in the day, that was its own time. It was fun for what it is. But yeah, 505, thank you. Yes, come on. Subscribe. If you like Balloons content, you gotta like and subscribe. I try to do Balloons once every week, alright? Even for you, even this week. You guys, you know, I'm very busy this week, but you know, I did one just for you guys, because I know you guys want it, alright? I know you guys wanted it, I give it all to you, right? Did I upgrade the... Okay, I did. Oh, that is going way back a lot there. I need this guy to do the madness here. But I also need some more funds here. I don't know why it does that twice every time. I don't understand. I do not understand. I did nothing to it. I did not do anything to it. But yeah, like Silent Hill, Fall from Grace, definitely. Resident Evil is a more interesting one because it had a Fall from Grace for a period of time, I believe. I wouldn't say it had a Fall from Grace for like a long time, but there was a few years when, if you ask people what they thought about Resident Evil, they'll say like, this is absolute garbage. It's not what it once was. Like there was that few years, maybe between like Resident Evil, maybe after Resident Evil 4 to like the new Resident Evil games that came out. I think people will say that. Even some people to this day will say, oh, you know, Capcom is just recycling. I mean, the RE7 and the RE8, they're just, it's not even the same thing or something like that. Is that I don't know. I don't personally don't think so. I think the newer Resident Evil games are great. I only played 7. I have not played 8 yet because PS5 I don't have in it. I mean, if it's on PS4, I think RE8, but I don't want to play on PS4. I want to play on the PS5 in it. You do next stream what playing game? You mean YouTube or Twitch? My next stream on YouTube or Twitch? For YouTube, it's gonna be just Balloons, but on Twitch I do other games. So yeah. Usually, I mean, if you're in the Discord, you will know what I'm streaming. I always put it before I go, when I go live, I mean. Yeah, the reason why I keep it to just balloons on YouTube is, well, because mainly that's how I want to be known on YouTube. I mean, people mostly know me for playing balloons, so I'm just gonna do balloons here. Of course, we can talk about other stuff and other games and all that, but the main content that I'm going to stream, I'm going to show here, is balloons content. Of course, if there are other games that I want to stream, then it's gonna go over on Twitch, because that's where I just stream whatever I want, however I want. So yeah, that's where I do like my own, not say my own game, but like what I want to do. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, on Twitch, what I do is just basically what I want to do. There is a schedule here and there, but it's not really like fixed. So yeah. I try to have one game on Twitch, but like I still do stream like other games. Like at one point of time, I could be streaming 2 games at the same time. So yeah. I hope that makes sense. I hope they answered the question as well. But yeah, Dead Rising as well, another game that I love so much, and it just went to absolute crap because it ditched survival horror for goofy comedy that is not even funny. So yeah, literally that's the TLDR version. Literally a survival horror game, and it ditched survival horror for comedy. Yes, just downright comedy. I'm being serious here. I'm not kidding. It's genuinely a game that needs to be studied. Like I don't even know what they were thinking. I don't know what Capcom were thinking. Like that is honestly not only a fall from grace, but on Capcom's part, one of their biggest fumbles. Yeah, but YouTube is balloons. YouTube, I'm only gonna stream balloons mostly. I don't know if I'm going to put this out there, but maybe I not that I said maybe here, then on my YouTube, but they're probably gonna be videos, not live stream, just videos. Just putting it out there. Wow, someone actually voted for Sonic the Hedgehog. That is another interesting choice. I think with platformers, you also have like a lot of different choice of like biggest fall from grace. Like it's really interesting. Like this is like I said, it's a really wide topic. Hi there. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's been a while since I talked to you, so hope you've been doing well. As the stream is lagging while the cursor is pointing a middle finger at everyone, of course. Because monkeys only have 4 fingers, and that's the center one, so it's the middle finger. I know my middles. But yeah, it's a really interesting topic. I think platformer as well. There's a lot of different platformers that fall from grace. Obviously, Sonic the Hedgehog is one of them. At the top of my head, another one I can think of is Contra. Oh my goodness, let's not even talk about that one. If you're a big fan of Contra back in the day, pray. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, alright? I'm not Konami, alright? By the way, Konami. Can we talk about Konami for a second? I don't know how this went from talking about biggest fall from grace to talking about Konami. Sonic, no, not Sonic. Contra, Konami. Silent Hill, Konami. Even sports games done by Konami are terrible now, and back in the day they used to be great. Oh, the stream is screaming for help, everyone. I don't know what's happening. The stream is screaming for help. The stream is not screaming for help. Let's go. Why is the text still appearing on the stream? Why did I only realize that? What the hell is wrong with the text? What? Why is the text still on stream? What the absolute garbage is this? What the hell? Okay, there we go. What? I just realized that. Why is the text still on there? What the hell is that? I didn't even... Why is it still on there? There you go. Okay, that was interesting. I didn't know it can do that. I didn't even know it can do that. What the hell? I learned something new every day. On my own stream. What the hell? Why did it stay there? I just only realized it because I looked at the stream. Thank you so much, Stop Bouncer. See you next time, mate. Stop Bouncer, are you streaming anytime soon? What does you do next stream? What playing game even mean? It's my type of English. No, I understand. I mean, it just basically means what am I streaming the next game. Look, see a lot of people say my English is crap, but this helps me understand a wide variety of English speaking people, from the not so good to the very good. All right. See, don't say me being crap at English doesn't mean anything. And in case anyone's wondering, am I crap at English? Yes, I'm crap at English. I got the grades to prove it. And you cannot tell me otherwise. Because I got the grades to prove it. I don't know why I'm so proud about that, but here we are. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Does that thing still appear on my stream? What the? Oh, now I want to fix this so badly. But I'll do that off camera. Hang on one sec. Oh, I only just realized what's happening on stream. See, chat, this is the moment where looking at two chat windows and the game is very confusing. Not very confusing, but very tedious. Not tedious, but very just my eye goes here, my eye goes there, my eye goes here. You know, words. But yeah, biggest flow from grace from video games of I just haha. I didn't read that out loud, alright? I didn't read that out loud. So technically I didn't read that. Big brain in it, let's go. I also got 52,000. What am I doing here? Not doing anything with the money. Should I be doing something with the money? Yes. We get the Apache fart ship and the okay, we can't get the overpriced Apache Prime here. Because you know why it's overpriced? Because it's goddamn Prime. And we all know how overpriced that thing is. I mean, I was gonna say garbage, but I didn't know how it tastes like. So, hey, I'm being realistic here, alright? I ain't criticizing something that I haven't tasted, alright? You lot don't say I'm lying here, right? Because I ain't lying. I mean, if you read a book, you also don't read it out loud. Yeah, but I see, I noticed what you were saying. Because you see, I just took your ability to read for 5 seconds. How do I put this in words? But it didn't take me 5 seconds to realize it. So technically, that statement is false. In other words, you're winner. No, I'm winner. You're loser. Get out of here. A winner is you. Let's go. But yeah, like, as I was mentioning earlier in the stream, there's so many franchises that have a fall-from base. It's not even funny. I mean, gaming has been going on for like years and years. You could say Pong had a fall-from base, and you will probably be right because no one plays Pong anymore. Other than that one guy on Twitch, I know who you are. You better stop playing Pong right now. If you're listening to this, which you probably are not because you're playing Pong right now. But this is why I turn everything into a comedy in it. Anyways, I always have an quiz on display on phone, and it says a winner is you. Yes, yeah, a winner is you. I'm not looking at my phone. I'm winning. That is true. You know what? Like, you know what? I like to give myself a pat on the back because nowadays I don't look at my phone often, so that's good. I I don't know. Look, I know why people have to look at their phone sometimes, because like their jobs and people contact them and all that. I understand, because I once had a job that I had to like, not say I had to look at my phone always, but like it was like one of the requirements or like my duty in a way to always kind of like answer calls as best I can. And I was like the designated point of contact for like something that I can't really talk about. But you get what I'm saying, right? And because I was the point of contact, everyone was literally calling me on my phone, even like from God knows where. But they were like contacting me. I'd be like, "Hello, who the hell are you?" And then they will tell me stuff, and I'm like, "Okay." That was a point of time which was really annoying. People would call me and be like, "Can you do this? Can you do that? What you know, I want this, I want that, whatever," right? So I had to. What the hell is wrong with this game today? Absolutely farting itself all over the place. Oh yeah, I can get a patch prime now. I can get a patch prime now. I mean, people say, I think someone came in the last stream and said this was the best way to destroy Moab here. So I've been playing this game for like a while and I still don't know much about this game. Because look, I always tell people this, right? When I got a formula down and I know what I'm doing, I'm just gonna do it, you know? You know, when I got a formula down, I know what I'm doing, I'm just gonna do it. I always tell this to people because I do it myself. If it ain't broke, you don't bloody fix it. Alright? If it ain't broke, you don't like, yeah, I don't know, you don't, imagine if you're using a monitor or something and like, you're like sad because your monitor is, I don't know, not displaying maybe displaying like one color wrong, and you get so absolutely triggered by the color. You'd be like, oh my god, I need to replace my monitor. Even though it's not broke, it's just like one color is like one shade lighter than, I don't know, you like it or something, I don't know, right? And then you replace your monitor. Does that sound logical? Well, to that one person that said yes, gulag. But other than that, you know, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. This is the point I'm saying about balloons as well. If I got the E equals MC square formula down, I'm not changing that square into a cube or whatever. All these Oppenheimer garbage nonsense. I'm not doing that, right? I'm not doing that. Oppenheimer. Let's not even talk about that. Because I got nothing to say about that. What an absolute... No, now because I say I got nothing to talk about that, I'm gonna talk about that. What a way to promote a movie. I have a capture card that looks really decent. I kind of like the way I capture, like if I want to capture PlayStation, it kind of does that in a way. And not really the same thing, but like something similar. It for some reason sometimes like cuts off or like it's not smooth, and it bothers me even though it's like a very cheap capture card, and it's probably my own fault, but like still, I don't know why it bothers me so much. That's why you don't see much console content here on the channel. By the way, speaking of console content, I don't know why, I don't know, I just thought I put this out here, but apparently Celeste is like a PlayStation 4 classic. Don't ask me why. But I don't know whether I mentioned this before, but when I go into like the PlayStation store, at least from my country, right? I go into the store, and then when I go in there, and then like one of the tabs is like recommended or something like that. I can't remember what it said, but there was always the picture of like the Celeste, you know, the Celeste game, the Celeste cover on there. I should say that Celeste cover, which always kind of puzzles me because I never think of Celeste as a PlayStation recommended game. I gotta be honest, when I walk into like a store with like PlayStation games, I barely even see Celeste on there. And I mean, then again, I don't really go much into physical store nowadays, but still, you get the point. Yeah, but yeah, that's probably the reason why. And like Elgato overprices everything anyway. So Elgato, if you're like somehow listening to this, give me free stuff. Um, like I literally, like I was looking at green screens, right? It's just recommending, no matter the console. I don't know what other console it's on, if any. I mean, I don't know Xbox stuff. I don't really. Apparently, Xbox Game Pass is really good, but like I don't really want it. I don't know. I heard some people say that you can get games for PC on there, but I never take a look at it because I don't know. I have so many games on my computer anyways, and I barely even play them. So like, what's the point of getting more? I mean, maybe they might be worth it. I don't know. I just don't need more games on my computer. I have so many games, and I probably played like 5% of those games on my computer. That's why twitch.tv/random gaming 100. I'm trying to clear some of those games on there, right? So there you go. Shameless plug, but I'm shameless. And sometimes I'm also called a plug, so there you go. Celeste is on Switch, PC, Xbox, PS4, probably PS5 too. Yeah, probably. I think like, yeah, its back was comparable, most of the PS4 games to PS5, so, and it's a digital title, so most likely, if you can play your games on PS4, you can probably play on PS5 too, unless there's some digital restriction somewhere. Yeah, but there are also like some countries where like they don't have like certain games on consoles, which is just weird. I don't know how this works. I thought in 2024 this wouldn't have existed, but apparently we still do have this. So what I'm like referring to here is for those who don't know, like for example, let's say a game like Balloons, because I know Balloons is even on consoles, like some consoles at least to what I've seen, but it's only available on consoles in certain territories. I don't know how they decide what territories is gonna be. Don't ask me. I am not a PlayStation or these console people, so I don't know. But yeah, so that's proper. I thought like in 2024 and I thought that would be what when when the marketplace went digital. I thought that was what it was gonna be. We were gonna have access to like more games and all that I thought we would have like access to all games, access to more games, access to games that you don't really find on store shelves. Because I don't know, I just like to see weird games apparently, but you don't get all of that for some reason. You don't get all of that. I'm gonna okay. You know what? Editing always sucks. I think at least for me. So I hope you're having fun editing. I hope you get it done quickly. And yeah, you know what? Thank you, ML, for stopping by. Much appreciated. Probably gonna end stream right after this, anyways. I think, because like I mentioned, it's probably just a short stream for today. I would like to ideally hop in when you're streaming, so but when you stream, most of the time I'm probably sleeping. That's the issue. But I'll try to hop into one of your streams if I'm awake. If I'm awake, I'll hop into one of your streams. All right. Quickly is an hour-long video. I mean, I know the pain. Trust me, I know the pain. I do some videos for my second channel that are like 45 minutes long. I know the pain. 30 minutes long, 45 minutes long. I know the pain. All right, trust me, I know the pain. The only good side is that I don't do a lot of videos on my second channel. So yeah. I thought that's it air forcing, and I was like, what? Ah, he took away my ability to read the game without me realizing it. Also, sorry that if you heard that cough. I try not to cough into the mic. Also, the good news is I'm not dying. So, alright, just calm down. I'm not dying. It was just 2 coughs. I have like so much money. I should probably do something with this. You know what? I'm gonna do something with this. You put you there. Put you there. And then I'm just gonna make you start shooting things. Cause yeah, shoot stuff. Cause I can, and I got the money. Okay, nice. Nice one, guys. Ooh, someone voted for Silent Hill. I just whoever that voted at my goal. I mean, I mean, I'm great to see horror getting some love here. Well, not love maybe. I don't know what you call this, but I'm grateful that someone understands the pain that Silent Hill has not come down. Oh my goodness. And I guess the sad story of that franchise. It's really actually a very sad story in my opinion. Of what, you know. Yes, there's definitely a beast handler there. What a shout. It's actually a really sad story. Like, in my opinion at least. Actually, a lot of these kind of fall from grace stories are kind of like sad stories of what some of these franchises could have been. But I do understand it, you know. Sometimes it doesn't always sometimes a franchise doesn't always achieve what it's meant to achieve. I know, alright, I know. It's the real world. Anything can happen. You know, sometimes you can work on a game, you think it's like the best thing ever or something, but you actually release it and it's like, oh, it's not great. You know? It's one of those things, it's like a movie script sometimes. It's like a movie script, I guess. And you're like the actor. Because sometimes if you like in a movie script and you act out the movie, you don't really film the movie sometimes in chronological order. And you go, oh no, I mean, this script is out of order, and I feel like I'm acting kind of like goofier. This script seems very cringe or something. But you never know how it might turn out. It might turn out better than you think. It might turn out worse than you think. Or it might just turn out as you think. You never know because you don't know what others will think. You're like, I guess, the movie in the making of the movie, so it's, you know, you will have your own opinion making the movie, but if you're watching the movie, you will have a different take, a different opinion, a different kind of mindset while you are kind of absorbing what you're watching as well. So, you know, developing a game and I guess playing a game or testing a game, it's not the same thing. I don't know whether I mentioned this before. I don't know whether I can mention this, but I'm gonna keep the people anonymous here. But there was one time I actually got a chance to speak with like a relatively big gaming studio. I'm not gonna say what gaming studio they are. They were not very nice to me. I'll just put it out there. I wouldn't say not very nice is the word. They were very kind of like unprepared, I guess. Maybe not very nice is kind of like a bad thing to say. But anyways, the point is, I sort of like, because I was really curious about like the gaming industry, how, you know, how a game is being tested and what kind of like industry, what a big gaming company will do to kind of get feedback for a game before it's even released. Whether it will be internal testing from like the employees, or maybe they invite people in. I kind of wanted to hear a little bit more about inviting people in because it's kind of very interesting how like because nowadays with the internet, all the leakers out there, very interesting to see these people leak stuff out. But so I just wanted to ask, I'm just curious, right? So I asked them, like, how do you test your games? Basically, that's what I asked them, and I don't know if they weren't prepared or they just don't know what to say, didn't expect the question maybe. But then they just looked at me and be like, we just test the game. I'm like, what? I didn't say anything. I was like, okay, thanks. But I was thinking, I was like, what garbage answer is that? It's like you're one of you in the gaming market. You're like a medium to big name, and that's the answer you're giving me. You could have said something like, I mean, I know maybe they can't reveal what they do. I understand that, but could have they come up with something better than a 3-word answer or like a 5-word answer, whatever it was? Like, What? I don't know. I was just kind of like very. I was just kind of like, oh, maybe they thought I was stealing stuff from them. I don't know. At that point, I wasn't even in the gaming industry. I mean, well, I'm not in the gaming industry now, or like when I was talking to them, anyways. But yeah, I think with the gaming industry, I don't know how to join. I like gaming, but it's one of those things where I don't see myself like really working with a gaming company. At least not like sitting down actually like coding a game, if that makes sense. I don't mind doing it in my spare time, like just for fun. But actually like working on a game with like a deadline and like things to do and all that, like fix everything. That is where I'm like, no thanks. Because I've seen stories. I know stories. And I just I tell you, I would be finished. I would be very finished in the gaming industry. So I mean I don't mind, like I said, I don't mind like making like simple games in my spare time because I don't have much spare time. For fun I don't mind doing it, but as an actual like work job kind of thing, yeah, no thanks, mate. Not because I don't like it, but it's something that I don't really see myself doing. I'm basically just talking here because I don't know. Because I'm just looking through something here and I'm just talking. So yeah, I'll probably end stream very shortly here. Oh, you. Oh my. USA, USA, USA. I don't know why this is still going on, but don't ask me. I don't know. USA was like 4th of July. We are 15th July now. 10 days away. 10 days after, in fact. Oh, it says here events end in 2 days. Okay, so after 2 more days, no more USA, I guess. Alright, so that's the stream for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm running game 100. Hope you guys enjoy your time here. And have an amazing day or night or whatever time it is for you. I'll see you all again, Bloons, next Monday, alright? Bye bye, everyone.